Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived north of Whoville, did not. Welcome everybody to our special Christmas-themed Grinch D&D campaign. I will be hosting this. One-off.
One episode campaign.
This 50-part Grinch-themed campaign. I'm completely taking over the show. No, this is just a one-shot. We've run into another Nicholas episode, so of course I've come to step in and work my magic for another.
Ethan had to intervene.
Completely
Ethan's
impromptu.
killing Nick, so he gets to do more episodes like this. He's slowly poisoning him with arsenic.
Completely impromptu, Grinch-themed D&D one-shot. I've prepared nothing. The only thing that I know so far is 2 of the characters' names. August is holding back and revealing his name. So without further ado, why don't we introduce our brave Who characters that will be living in Grinch world today.
Harrison.
So, Harrison, let's start with you. And
yeah, I could start. So, because we did kind of discover that we were doing this 5 minutes ago, we've randomized our characters, and I am playing. Actually, what race does it say I am? I didn't even look at that.
It doesn't matter. You're going to be a Who.
Well,
You're just going to be a Who.
No,
Just
I'm a
substitute
Who. I'm a Who, but with Fire Genasi characteristics. And apparently I have 5 levels in Barbarian and 1 level in Sorcerer.
Actually,
and good. Yeah, that's a good combo, I think. And my character is Bolus Bizzlegooch, and he is just a humble. God, what should he be? What is Bolus Bizzlegooch?
What's his job at Whoville? What does he do?
He's a Bizzlegooch. It's like in colonial times when you're like people are called Smith because they're a blacksmith. He is a Bizzlegooch.
Oh, so he is a Bizzlegooch.
What is a Bizzlegooch, then, Harrison? Please inform us.
He
digs his belly button.
What is a gooch? Gooch is like a taint, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's like your grundle.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so what a
bizzles it.
Bizzlegooch does is a Bizzlegooch
He takes a big feather and he tickles your taint.
No. He scratches between his legs, sort of halfway between the asshole and the balls, and he does that all day long, and that's his job.
That's it?
His job.
These Who's have it too easy. All right. Wait, who's next? Who's next in the order? I forgot. Let's do August last so we can reveal his name. Because apparently he has some grand name. So, Gabe, introduce us your Who character.
Alright, my Who is Vivaldi Big Belly. He's a Who, but
name.
with Forest Gnome stats, with 3 levels in Cleric, 1 level in Barbarian, and 2 in Ranger. I guess if we're going with the conventions that Harrison established, he's a professional big belly, which is a job that only really comes during the holiday season because his job's to try each and every single dish anyone ever makes.
That's good.
So he's constantly tired and has a big belly.
All right. Yes. That is a very important job for holiday season. Lots of food. Gotta make sure it's good.
He just has a spoon that he uses to try every dish.
You got a comedically large spoon.
Oh yeah, only a spoonful.
Made of gold.
Yeah. All right. August, please.
I think I've just changed my name. I think I thought of a funnier one.
All right. Well, tell us your Who and your Who's name.
So my Who is has 3 levels in Rogue, 2 levels in Monk, and 1 level in Paladin. And his name is Travis Bickle. That is my Who's name.
That's what we've been waiting for?
No, that's not what we were waiting for. What you were actually waiting for is Theodore Seuss Geisel, my Who. He is a professional Geisel, I guess, which is, during the holiday seasons especially, the Who's drain pipes get blocked up with a lot of Who hair that comes from their arms and legs. And so he goes in there with his Geisling device and he sucks it all up and puts it in a big mound in the center of town.
That's what the Christmas tree is made out of?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so sucks,
he's a sewer sucker. He's
sucks
a rogue monk.
Sucks up sewers.
Yep.
All right, so here we have our sewer sucker,
our food taster, and our taint itcher.
Fucking. What's your name, Harrison? What's your guy's name?
What is
Bolus Bizzlegooch.
Wait, after our real friend Bolus?
No, bolus. A bolus is like a lump of food that gets stuck in your throat.
Bizzlegooch is the fucking funniest last name.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's set the scene in Whoville. It is Christmas Eve, and all the Whos are stirring, preparing their decorations, being quite in a hurry. They are singing songs, doing dances. Old Bizzlegooch is itching his taint yet once again. We see Vivaldi tasting the big Christmas feast. And
the roast beast. He's eating the roast beast.
And of course, the roast beast. We have Theodore Seuskizzle sucking up the sewers. And everything seems right in Whoville. All the Whos come together for their big Who meeting, preparing for the
big Who greeting. Can we rhyme all of this? Can we rhyme everything?
I'm honestly really trying. The big Who greeting. All right. All the Whos are gathered in Who Square, and the mayor comes out, who is Mayor Hugoulius. He is passed down from the mayors. It's sort of like a royalty, because
it's a monarchy.
Since their last name is Hugoulius, like who's in it, so they're like obviously they have to be the mayor. So Mayor Hugoulius comes out and says, "All right, everyone. All right. Well, here we are. It is Christmas Eve once again. And if you believe it, we're almost prepared for all of our decorations. We just got one little problem here. That Grinch down up in the north. He might come
down up in the north?
Hey, this is Susian. That makes sense. Down up in the north. He's quite down, but he's quite up there too. We need a Who or two to take care of that fool."
Please keep going with the rhymes, please.
I need bellies. I need taints. I need stinky sewer mates. I need the brave. I need the bold. I need someone to make that Grinch into a fold. Now, who here is the Who that can fool the Grinch this Christmas Eve?
I raise my hand. I jump up and down. I raise my hand. I go, in the name of the Union of Geisels, I take up this task. I'll pick up my sucker and I'll have a blast.
I say, oh, well, I think I might just have the taint you need, although I'm feeling a little long in the taint to deed.
I've just had my third bowl, but I'll turn the Grinch into only a spoonful.
Great.
Well, this is just wonderful. Just wonderful. We have our 3 brave Whos. Now remember, boys, before you go, take your 3 little Who poos. Points to the infamous Who outhouse.
I clench really hard and 3 perfect deer pellets come out of my ass and stack on top of each other like a snowman.
Mine looks
I put a big carrot.
I go to the Who outhouse and grab.
Wait, you gotta
start.
What? No. You all have to roll for your poos.
Okay.
This is a D&D podcast.
I thought we were grabbing poos.
We're rolling?
We're doing the pooping, you mean?
You're doing the pooping.
Okay.
Oh, is this Constitution?
Yeah, it could be whatever you. It's just 1 out of a Constitution, sure. This is an athletics check actually.
Athletics, okay.
I got. Oh, is it athletics or con?
Athletics.
Regardless, I got a natural 1. So
I also got a natural 1.
I got it's okay. It's low, but it's not a natural 1. It is a 3.
Mine has so much blood in it, it's crazy.
The 3 Whos approach the 3 outhouses, 1 through each door. as the Who's down in Whoville watch quite the war. Two Who houses explode with mucky mud, while one only stinks up a bit. Not quite too fun. All right, all three of you come out. Can you take off? Harrison, you take off. Let's see. Roll. Harrison, you roll 1d4 for damage, for poison damage.
Okay.
And then
we roll
Gabe
a
and
D20?
August, roll a d8. You roll a d8.
A D8.
Okay, so you take off 4.
That's a 1 from me, so I only take 1
That's-
damage.
That is a 5.
Okay, so Theodore
I take my
Sooskizzle.
poo and I start scratching my taint with it.
You know, this guy. This kind of makes sense. You know, Theodore Sooskizzle. He's kind of accustomed to the sewers and the stinky smell, so this is no hard job for him. Not at all. Quite tell.
Oh, my ass is on fire! Oh, why did I agree to this poor mayor's hire? I looked down.
Well, taking a big poop and scratching my taint ain't much, but it's an honest day's work. Sludge.
Sludge.
I've had so much gabagool. I can't believe there's so much blood and shards in my stool.
Now I understand. Pardon the misunderstanding. Now, Mayor, come here so I can slap your ass with my handings. And I go up, I do the ceremonial mayoral ass slap when you leave town.
Can you roll for strength?
Oh, for sure, man. Can I use a trait on this? No, actually, I'll roll straight strength. There we go. I have pretty good strength, and by pretty good I mean +2. Natural 2. That's a 4.
Oh, this is quite no good. As you prepare for your yearly mare ass slapping, your ass cheeks start a flapping. You trip, you fall, you stumble, and you push the mare off his big mayoral thumble. It's like a podium, but they call
That's
it a
what
thumble.
that's what the podiums are
It's,
called.
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's a Seuss
Oh
word.
no, our
It's
poor mayor!
it's a Seuss word. If you can't think of it, Ryan, just make up a word and then just explain what you want it to be. Because
Our poor mayor, he's taken a tumble on account of my hands pushing him off the thumble.
Oh no, this is not mellow. His ass was like the great Hoo-ba-ba-ba-boo-ba de Jello.
Gather the bandages. Gather the doctors.
Looking good, this sure ain't. I'm gonna stand here and scratch my taint.
Oh. Grab the doctors, the nurses, and all the Who helpers. For our poor mayoral figure is taking a Templar. That means a
Perhaps
fall.
we can use a paladin's healing pool. Right now, I'll turn him into only a spoonful. And I scoop him up with my giant spoon.
Come close, I might not have much time. My 3 who's, please defeat this Grinch on a dime. The mayor passes away and turns
Oh,
into
what?
dust.
No.
Wait, can
No.
I hold his little corpse like that Harry Potter and Dobby picture?
Like the Dobby
It looks
image.
exactly like that as the little mare deflates, because that's what happens when Who's die, they deflate. In
We
our life
gotta
essence.
stop the Grinch. It was his dying wish, I say as I give my taint a swish.
All right.
Now up to the mountain. Get the Who car. I know I can drive, and it ain't that far.
All right. Are
No,
you
that
gonna
one
go?
wasn't funny. Like it
That
rhymed,
was
but
just-
it wasn't.
It rhymed.
already.
It
This is
was
normal.
good. I appreciated it. All right. Who's? Are you gonna go to the Who car?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll go to the Impala.
All right.
yeah.
As you are heading to the Who car, little Cindy Lou Who approaches from behind and gives you a piece of her mind. You fucking hoes! Why you always rhyming? You always do terrible and don't forget the timing. I fucking hate all 3 of you. The Grinch is good, you see. Don't kill him, please, please, please.
I'm gonna bury that Grinch in a mound, and with my mighty taint, I'll stomp you into the ground.
Right there, little girl. You need to calm yourself. Here, take this. Put it up on the shelf, and I drop my iron pot on top of her. That I have
Okay.
in my adventuring gear. I take out my big giant iron cauldron and drop it on her head.
Your opinion matters the least. If you keep talking, I'll burn you and eat you like the roast
What would
beast.
you roll? Okay, roll for damage for the iron. No, you gotta roll to see if the iron actually hit her. So roll.
Okay, what do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah,
Maybe
roll
like
dex.
dexterity,
Roll dex
maybe?
for iron pod dropping.
That's gonna be a 10. 11 minus
Okay.
1, 10.
Uh,
Does it land on my foot and
Wait,
make me
why do you
squeal
have
like
2
Tom and
levels in
Jerry?
Rogue and Monk and a -1 in Dexterity?
Dude, you ready for my stats? My stats are +2, -1, +1, +3, +1, -1. They're garbage.
Fantastic.
I do have a proficiency bonus of 3.
you drop it on your toe, and Cindy. And can you roll a d4 for damage? For toe damage.
Also, can you let out a good yelp for
Oh,
us?
that's gonna be a 3.
Cindy Lou Who goes, "You are truly a fool. I want to drown you in a fucking pool."
What can I roll to kick her face in?
That'll be strength.
Unarmed strike.
Let's see, strength. Okay. Roll. Natural 23.
Oh my
I
god.
say, with my mighty boot, I will.
Make you hoot.
It. I'm not really feeling it today. I'm just gonna kick your face in.
Okay. As
Sorry,
Bizzle Gooch-
my taint got a little shit on it for earlier. It's got me all. I'm not quite feeling myself today.
As Bullus Bizzlegooch kicks the girl, who's only a foot tall, she flies off into the distance, much like a football. Alright, so she's fucking gone. You guys can go to the car now.
To the who car, my exorbitant friends. Let's stick a pike right up this Grinch's ass, all the way up his ass, out his face too, out his mouth even. Let's stick him on a pike and roast him.
Oh my god.
Sorry, did that not rhyme? Sorry, did that not rhyme?
I start rocking back and forth. I'm gonna eat the Grinch.
Let's
Whoa.
get to the who car pronto and find the Grinch in his lair in the far north Toronto.
Hop in the car. Come, my compatriots. I'll put on the radio. I love me some podcasts like This American Life, starring Ira Glatriates. Yup. That's what Ira Glass is called in Whoville.
Oh my god. As Soosgizzle puts his foot on the gas, he feels a sharp pain right up his ass. He looks to the car, all tires in place, except for one that has a boot in its place.
Oh, darn it. Oh, damn. This car's been ransacked, and the measures I put in place, to fly up my ass, they've all been triggered. We've got to solve this, lest my anus be damaged and all this.
And as you are damaging your anus, old Officer Grinch Guzzle comes up all in a
Oh
hustle.
no, the Gooch Guzzler's here! Protect me!
Alright then, what's this all about? Seems like you got a boot on the foot, and if you look up, you're in a permit zone. And for that you must atone.
Well, as you can see, officer, we're in a bit of trouble. Please do not guzzle my gundle.
For it is too late. Officer Guzzle approaches, reaching his arms out for that wonderful gundle. That doesn't.
That was a sonnet. That was a volto of a sonnet.
We're getting a little advanced.
Starting from now, all of our lines have to be an iambic pentameter.
We should do a Shakespeare special. Let me hilarious.
Please do not touch my grundle. Is that it? Wait, is that it? Oh,
Da 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 da.
Officer Guzzle pulls out a rod, and at the top of the rod is a goofy, cartoonish hand. and starts slowly luring it towards that Gundle.
That's not even
quick
close.
question: Is it made of metal?
Is it made of metal?
Are we gonna heat
Yes.
it up?
Yeah, is it made of
Gonna
metal?
heat metal?
The best Whovillian steel.
So I have a channel divinity called Artisan's Blessing, and I can turn something made of metal into something else.
Yeah.
So as he begins to kind of bring the arm, I grab the rod and it heats up, and I bend it the other way. So now, as he's kind of pulling it forward, it's actually just going back to him.
Magical
in like
Dr. Seuss.
My big belly is corpulous and grand. Calm down, boys. I have a plan. And I
Oh,
grab
for the
it and
love
do
of Prime Meridian, please save my perineum.
There we go. Very nice.
You can't tell
We
I'm
must-
on Goop's synonyms page.
we must make haste. Get out of here. Step on the gas, and then we're clear.
But we
Alright, I would
have this boot for a wheel. Do you think it will be a good drive anus feel?
Anus feel? Oh my god.
Ah,
Okay.
damn, you're right.
Mm.
We're royally fucked. Now help me get this boot unstuck. I would like to go and start fiddling with
I
the boot.
will do it. I've got this quick. You capiche for the sake of my juicy guiche. I'm gonna try to unstuck the boot.
Maybe I can chain this too with my giant spoon.
Oh, yes. Roll for usage of giant spoon, Gabe.
Okay. Can I help him by
Yeah.
pointing at it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a natural
would it
20
just
for
be
me.
like a weapon
If it's
attack?
strength, then that's a 23.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for my weapons
Oh
Yeah!
attack.
my god. So you confidently and easily remove the boot without complaining, not even a hoot.
Now,
But
is there a
now-
wheel there where the boot was, or is the wheel just gone?
The wheel is gone. The Who's
Alright,
must
well,
find.
I'm
Where
gonna
has the
curl up
wheel
into a
gone?
ball and become the wheel.
All right, let's see. What would that be? Would that be dexterity to survive
So
that
it's a wheel check.
wheel
I think
check?
dexterity makes sense.
All right, roll for dexterity to become this wheel.
Okay, that is a 14.
Okay. So as the taint fellow curls into a ball, attaches himself, taint and all. The Bizzlegooch wheel begins to peel as Suskizzle steps on the gas without much ass or hast. All right, your car's working now. So, where are you going? Going up to Grinch Mountain?
We're going up, down, north.
You're going up, down,
we're going
north.
down. Fuck you, Copper. We're going up, down, north. I'll never see you again. Not once, not henceforth. I'll fuck your mother and your daddy too. Now go back to the outhouses and clean up my shit.
I say as I'm being rolled. I say as I'm being rolled along the ground. Go fuck yourself, you stupid pigskin! That's what you get for trying to steal my sumptuous nifkin.
That's
Now
Cinema's
we've all
face.
come
It's
into
true.
really good luck. Now I'm gonna go chow down like a fat fuck.
All right.
We need a quick boost. Activate the harpoons.
We need
I'll
to get
press
to the
this
fucking
big
Grinch, you bitch!
Listen, no, we need a quick boost. Activate the harpoons. I'll press this big button on the dash that says goons. Gunk. Press the button.
Press the goon button. What does that do?
Activating the Gooner
All right,
Rider.
so-
It's like nitrous, but with cum just out the back of the cards. Boost us forward.
It's the
And-
opposite of gooning.
Your cum just sprays all over Officer Gundle. He
This
says,
sucks.
"All right, this sucks." He says,
Who
"All right."
cum is
He
his
said-
ways.
He says, "All right, this fucking sucks. I'm going home to watch the Ducks."
That's our football team.
Yeah,
The Whoville Ducks.
As the Who car wheels and peels up to the top of the hill, you you noticed a green figure at the peak of its
Krill. That's what we call mountains.
krill, at the top of its krill.
Oh,
He's
what
flipping
ho?
you off, shouting and screaming, saying, "Get off my lawn, you fucking hooblintings."
Sorry? What was that last one?
You don't want to know. That's that's one of the most derogatory words down here in Whoville.
I'm gonna say
On the whole snowflake. It's one of those derogatory words.
I'm gonna
All these
dismount from my
snowflakes.
wheel as we approach the Grinch and shake my
The
fist
car just
at him.
immediately veers off the mountain.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Kills all of you, and I'm gonna shake my fist as I'm rolling out into the snow and bashing my head on so many rocks, like so much cigarette smoke. I'm gonna shake my fist and I'm gonna say, "Well, Grinch, that was awfully hateful.
No, shut up.
I'm just gonna sit here and tickle my aintcha."
Ooh, I think I'm having a flashback to my past life. Do I see my big green wife?
I swear to God, you're a fucking asshole. I've got 2 daggers called Wubby and Grabbo. One with your name on it, one for your ass. Both in your mouth. I'll feed you to my glass shark. My big glass shark that lives in my house. Yup.
I'm gonna eat you, the Grinch.
You speak a lot of harsh words for these Who prison wardens, especially for those who are wearing fake Air Jordans. You all look down at your feet.
How dare
Wearing
you
fake ass Air
criticize?
Jordans.
Don't criticize my legitimate footwear. Me dad bought me these, and he knows fair and square.
I say my Jordans are solid and my fit is fleek. You stupid green asshole, I'm gonna knock you into next week.
I love my roast beef, crunchy, soggy, and greasy. These are not Jordans, these are fake Yeezys.
The Grinch bulges out his eyes. He says, "Dear Lord, fake Yeezys. I must skedaddle quick, nice and breezy." You see the Grinch skedaddle into the mountain. What do you do next?
We've got to keep going.
There's that big door, like from the Jim Carrey Grinch movie, in front of the mountain.
I take my steps towards the entrance of the door of the mountain and recollect to the time I stuck my gooch in the Golden Corral chocolate fountain.
Well, what do you
Take
do?
up
Going
arms,
in.
men.
You
Take up arms,
shake
men.
the door thrice times and knock, but as you can see, it is quite a big lock.
Ah,
I say pizza delivery.
The
from
door
me.
the door swiftly opens, and out comes the Grinch's old buddy Max. "I'll take those 3 pizzas, but I'm not paying tax."
Can I dent his head with my giant spoon?
Sure. Roll for
can I fill him up like a big balloon?
Yeah. Wait. Let's roll for initiative here first, all right?
All right.
If we
Oh,
rhyme well, we get better initiative. Let me just roll
Yeah.
my -1 to initiative. Sorry.
Okay,
I
that
got
is.
I got a nat
That's a
20
10.
-1. So
Oh,
19.
nice.
Or sorry, 11. 11 for me.
Vivaldi has
11?
a 13.
Okay. And then what did you get, August?
19.
19.
The top, perhaps.
Mhm. And Max is last. All right. So August, tell me, what do you do to this poor Grinch hound who's caught in a stew?
All right, come here, you wee spiny bastard. I'll show you I'll show you how Marshall can be this martial master. Then I'm gonna jump at him and I'm gonna start punching the shit out of him. So I would like to.
It's an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike, yes. That's gonna be That does a 13 hit him?
I'm gonna say yes because he's just a tiny dog. So.
Okay. I'm gonna dent his big head with 4 damage. And I'm gonna hit him again. This is with my bonus action. Second unarmed
Yeah.
strike. 11. Does that hit him or?
Yeah, of course that hits him. Yeah.
Okay.
It's this harmless, helpless dog.
Another
He didn't
4
even wanna
damage.
fight.
So boom, boom. And then I'm gonna spend a key point real quick to do flurry of blows to make 2 more unarmed strikes. Does a 12 hit? Yes, because an 11 hit, and then so 12 and a 15, those both hit, and so that's another 3 damage, and then another 6 damage. I've always hated dogs. I'll pound you to pulp. Why don't you go back inside with your master and sulk?
I still have some fight in me, even though I'm coughing up blood. And now it's time for Gabe, or it's time for Big Belly to now give me a flood.
Vivaldi
A thud,
walks
a
forward,
big
rubbing
thud.
his
A
belly.
big flood.
He kind of scratches his belly button. It's really big and smelly. My belly is so big and full, like a baby of young age. And for now, I'm going to fly into a rage.
So what we're learning today is that Gabe's mind works in a really fun way. It's very interesting.
All right, Big Belly. What is your action?
That's so I fly into a rage, so that gives me +2 to it. That gives me +2 to damage. I rolled a 13
love this
to
episode.
hit. We roll 6 + 2 + 2. That's 10 damage.
6 plus
So
2 plus 2.
I kunk it with my big old spoon.
Bonk, says the spoon as it thuds on the dog's head. The
Did that
dog
spoon
is-
just talk? Or am I dead?
The spoon talks because it has a big human-like head.
The dog is bleeding to death. It is nearly dead.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Say my name.
It is your turn,
say
Bizzle
my name.
Gooch.
Thank you. I worked hard for that name, so.
Yes.
I say, well, I guess I'll hit you with my pink fuzzy flail, and afterwards I'll wipe off this dingleberry tail. And,
Oh, gross, dude.
I'm gonna hit him with my pink fuzzy flail.
Roll for
I
flail
could go into
hitting.
rage if I so desired, but I
Do it.
choose not to. I don't really need to.
No, this dog is almost dead.
All right, so that's a 12. So I think
Yeah,
that
this dog,
Yep.
this dog that you're totally keeping track of how many hit points he has.
Yep.
Sure.
And what damage does a flail deal? Good question.
No fucking clue.
1d8 plus 3.
Oh, 1d8 plus 3.
So that's 4.
Okay. Well, 4 was all you needed. After you flailed this quiet dog, his soul began to be fleeted. The old Max lays there, dead as a hound, becoming much like a carpet without a sound.
Can I like put my spoon in like one of those dog-shaped cakes?
Ethan, dead on the ground, was right there.
Mm-mm. I ain't falling for that obvious bait.
I'm gonna pull up my who horn and start going.
I eat the dog.
Oh, such beautiful tones. Such beautiful tones as you played the last post. I pull out my short swords and cook up this roast. I begin to start stripping Max down, cutting off, like skinning him, and starting a fire to cook him.
Oh my fucking god.
I take the dog off the spit and then I unhinge my jaw and put the entire stick and dog in my mouth and then I spit out the bones.
I look at this dreadful sight and I say, such a such a
You be
such a dreadful visage. It makes me shed a tear, and it fills my trembling paunch with fear.
You big bulbous bastard! I'll have you for that. That one was meant for all you big fucking spat.
I'm a professional big belly. This is what I do. A professional big belly. I need a meal or
I'll
two.
suck you too.
Well, if you want to fight, I have the big spoon. We can go all night.
An honorable opponent that was for sure, but time is ticking, so I think we should go in her.
And some more?
Indoors. Dude, what is wrong with you people?
How does indoors rhyme? How does indoors rhyme with
What did you
sure?
say before?
Sure.
Oh, sure. I thought you said shore.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought you said sure too.
You can't say sure. Oh, sure.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
to the
I'm
indoor.
gonna do it again. Okay. An honorable opponent that was for sure. Now I think it is time for us to go into the mountain.
Oh, I'm just so pissed off, so flustered and beat. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna sit here and sleep. take a 2-minute nap.
All right, everyone, take a short rest.
Okay, thank you. It's very helpful.
really needed
I
that.
really needed that. I really needed
That's
that.
great. Oh man, I can't wait to get my 5 damage.
As the
I
three
really-
Who's awaken from their slumber, up at the door there seems to be a cucumber.
I'm
And
gonna scratch my taint with it.
okay, the cucumber's gone. Now, as the three travelers enter Grinch Mountain, a old Who hag approaches from a fountain. Hello, dear Who's. I don't mean to be brash, but could I offer you 3
Oh,
sweet Who
hash! Yes! Oh my, what fun! I thought I'd never have the chance. Now give me that hash and I'll take you for a dance.
I
Give
would
me this
love some
hash.
delicious Who hash, so that I may put some in my mouth and rub the rest on my gash.
Give me this delicious Who hash. Don't be quick, don't be dumb. I always need some hash before a scrum.
So do you eat the Who hash?
Yes, I eat some of it and I rub the rest on my gash.
I smoke it.
I'm gonna suck it up into my machine.
As the Who's try the Who hash, the world begins to tumble. Around them the walls they begin to crumble. And from the old hag that appears from the fountain reveals herself to be none other than the Grinch, as big as a mountain.
That's simply not true. We're in a mountain right now. That's verifiably false.
No,
And we'll bigger
because
mountain. We're in a smaller
let the
mountain.
let the Grinch explain. Oh, you 3 dumb fucks! I've caught you in a muck. You see, I've spiked that Who hash to make you
Who fucked?
Who fucked.
Guys, come on, they're right there. They're just
Fuck off!
Yeah, so the Grinch spiked your Who hash, and now you guys are tripping
Oh,
balls. So
I haven't been this fucked up since I lived on the dandelion. Oh, my vision's
I'm
all
so
blurred.
Hungry.
Mommy,
I'm so
Daddy,
hungry.
where's Brian?
I'm so hungry.
Oh my god.
the Grinch
Oh.
opens his big mouth
Okay,
and
never
out.
mind.
Oh, sorry, no, continue.
No, go on.
The Grinch closes his mouth and waits for your rhyme
No,
to
it's
see
okay,
it can
go on.
appear
No, I
right
can
on
wait.
time.
I
If
can
there's
wait,
one
it's
thing
okay.
the Grinch has, it's lots and lots of time.
No, I'm good. Go ahead. I'm
Very
fine.
well. The Grinch opens his mouth yet again, and
I put my hand in it. I put my hand in his mouth.
and out spills from the mouth is a bunch of baby Grinches from
What?
the movie The Grinch. Roll
I
for
love the Grinch
initiative
puppet.
to fight
I'm gonna
these
roll for
baby
initiative.
Grinches.
That's
How many are there?
There's 15.
Oh
Oh my god.
That's a 10 from me.
Okay.
13 plus 1, 14.
That's a 16.
Okay. So, and I'm just gonna warn you, these guys are probably gonna take 1 hit to die. So, the Goochmeister, Bizzle Gooch, what is your first move?
The
upon these
Goochmeister
fucking,
Bisselgooch.
upon these little Grinch mooches.
Goons!
Goons.
I say, oh ye gods, the babies have spilled forth from this old codger. Well, I guess I will smash them with my notcher.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means? Take a guess what a notcher is. I've been reading off the fucking Wiktionary thesaurus page.
Perineum, I
on
know.
Perineum. What do you think it fucking means? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sit on them and rub like big juicy notcher all over them.
All right, I want you to give me 2 rolls. First is I want you to roll let's see.
This is really bad, by the way. I don't like this character. He's really bad.
Yeah, he's really
Your
twisted, awful
your character?
character. Yeah. I want you
He's
to roll me.
hilarious.
I want you to roll me a D10 to see how many Grinches you plow through, and then a
Uh,
D20.
How many
10.
Grinches you plow?
10?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I'm fine. Now roll me a D20 to see how.
Do you roll a 10? That summons Dracula.
Yeah. No.
Uh,
Yeah. Now roll me a D20 to see how well it goes down.
13.
13. All right. So, Bizzlegooch jumps in the air. His taint is a flare. He lands on 10 Grinches and gives them their...
A scare! A scare!
Gives them a scare.
Fuck off! Stop! Let the man work his magic. Let Ethan do his art.
No. I appreciate it.
This is a great
All
one.
right. The 3 Grinches enter the Bizzlegooch taint. And once you stand up, 10 baby Grinches have been faint. They're gone.
Bizzlegooch taint.
They're gone. They are lost in the taint. 5 baby Grinches remain. And now it is up to the big belly mane.
Go Big Belly. Do it. Kill him.
I drop the rage so I can cast spells. And, what a funny little night. I guess I'll go cast a Searing Smite. I grab my spoon, I pour, kerosene on it, and I light it on fire.
Whoa.
And I'm going to attempt to hit these Grinches.
All
These
right.
babies. With
Um,
my big spoon. Natural 20 plus 5, 25.
Okay. Well, this was quite a sight.
Whoa.
For Vivalvi Big Belly hit them with all of his might. The spoon lights up in flames and hits them with big rames.
Ving Ray.
And out to appreciate this move appears Ving Rames.
Oh, good job, guys.
He says,
Yeah,
good job, guys. And then he leaves. You swipe at 3 Grinches who are in front of you. All instantly burn into a crisp, turning into a Grinch Gufflepew. That's a seared dish in Whoville, don't worry.
Was that supposed to rhyme with crisp?
No, it's a seared dish. It was
No,
long.
it was in yeah.
Okay.
Then comes Seuss Gizzle, ready for the final blow. 2 Grinches remain. How will this go?
You know nothing of me, that my name is Theodore. Now taste the righteous whip of my lightning lore. And I go, and I
What?
take out one of
What
my,
now?
I take out my 2 short swords and I hold them together in both hands like they're one sword, and I swing around in a big floral pattern above my head, and a bunch of Who lightning shoots out. Yeah, I guess I'll roll. I need a saving throw from the baby Grinches.
As this is happening, the 2 baby Grinches jump in the air and go, eep! And they start running into circles, and they occasionally run into each other, and they
Can I use
knock into each other,
comprehend
fall down.
languages to see what they said?
Yeah, yes, please.
Yeah. So, eep! And what they really said was, oh fucking shit! Oh god, we're fucking dead! We're gonna fucking die! This is it! As they're running into circles with their hands out in front of them, they keep running in circles and bashing into each other, falling down, getting up, running into circles while you're preparing this lightning move. So please, describe this final blow upon these 2 innocent Grinches.
I do that and I go, wah! I go, Bizzle ba bumble boogle ba boo.
What
You won't
could
be
called?
No, not you. I'm gonna kill you two. And then I whip the lightning around and I do 3 damage.
3 damage. All
Yeah,
right.
I rolled really
so
badly
good.
on it, like really, really badly.
You zap their little butts. They go ooh eep, and they scurry off. And as they begin to weep, all the baby Grinches are gone. The big Grinch is there, and as he looks at you with his big Grinchy stare, you fucking who's? I'll show you who's who. Fuck. Prepare for my big Grinch goo. He rockets one out on you through his big Grinchy nose.
Oh, I thought you were saying he was coming on us. Okay.
No, he's not gonna
Punching
come.
his big Grinch
No,
wife.
we've already done a cum joke. It's fine. We're not doing that again.
You fool, you fool, you didn't bring the harpoon. Where do you think we get the fuel for the goon?
Give me a dex saving throw.
Okay. All right. All right.
My dex saving throw is actually good, but my
That's
dex
a
is
16
terrible.
for me.
16.
17
Okay.
for me.
4.
17
3
for
plus 1. All right. So, old Bizzlegooch and Sue Skizzle, get up and jump in a hizzle, while Vivaldi Big Belly seems to be stuck, all green and smelly. So,
Oh no.
Oh no, this is such a tossing. This is not like the big cake with big frosting.
Okay. Is it back to me now?
yeah, it's back to you.
Don't
This
eat
giant-
that big belly. It'll poison your lungs. You won't be able to breathe, and that won't be much fun.
I say, you stupid fucking Grinch, milk toast, lame ass piece of shit Grinch, fuck ass, shit face, dickwad, Grinch bitch. I'm gonna send you to hell by casting a spell. And I'm going to cast catapult on one of the fried dead babies on the ground and launch it at him.
All right, can you roll for? I don't know.
I think he has to roll something. I think he has
Yeah, it's a
to.
saving
Oh,
throw.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
a
he'll
dex
roll a
save, I
saving
think.
throw. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so he got a 10.
I don't
So-
think that does that because it has to be my spell save DC.
Oh yeah. Okay,
So that is going to be I'll go ahead and roll it. It's going to be 3d8 damage, 3d8 bludgeoning damage, 14 damage.
okay. So as the sizzled baby Grinch flies into the eye of this big Grinch guy, the Grinch hoops and hollers and yell. He says, "Oh shit! Oh fuck! This hurts like hell." All right, Theodore Suskizzle, it is your turn to fight. Fight is hard with all of your might.
Righto, you Grinch. Righto, you Grinch. I've had enough of this foe. I'd normally suck, but now I shall blow. Taste my suck blow machine as it blows all the things that I've sucked from the sewer at you in a series of rings. And I switch my backpack, my big Ghostbusters suck pack to blow, and I blast him with all the Geisel stuff that I've gotten in my big pack. What I'm actually doing is casting Tasha's Caustic Brew, it's a big line of acid, but it's a big who, what is it? Who
More like Tasha's toxic. Who am I right?
It's a big toxic line of who trash and hair.
For trash and hair. Oh,
Can I get
fuck.
a dex save from the big old Grinch?
Of course. That is an 8, so this is going right into the Grinch. He
Oh,
screams
you
and
poor
yells as the gunk and the goosh goes right into this big Grinch move.
That's 5 acid damage into the Grinch's big eye.
Big eye. He says, "Oh, why? Why? The Grinch is completely blind. He cannot see a thing. Now, for Big Belly, it is time for you to make your big fling from this big booger. You're stuck in a booger, so you gotta
Yeah.
use
do I
your
have to,
turn to escape it.
Could I maybe use like heat metal to melt it?
It's not metal.
You I was
could just
thinking,
I can just do a
You got-
strength to kind of break out of it.
Yeah, you
turn
could.
that hacksaw in your background down.
I'm sorry. Like
That's okay. No, it's fine. I'm just joking. It's all jokes here.
Hey
It's
there,
all
Big
jokes
Belly.
here.
You seem to be emanating a tone. What is
Yeah,
that?
you can-
Your
you
fridge
can hear a
plugged
big-
in, or maybe a phone?
Oh no,
Alright.
something feels bad. Oh, the chainsaw dinner that I had. He rubs his belly.
Chainsaw.
He uses his chainsaw that is in his belly to try to start breaking out of the chains. Out of the goo.
The goo chains.
That's an 18
He's got
plus
like
2.
you know how Gigan, the Godzilla monster, has like the saw in his
Yeah.
chest. He's got one of those sticking out of his stomach.
It's an 18 plus 2 to break out the goo.
Ooh, an unnatural 20. That'll get you out plenty. I will give you an additional attack to get this Grinch right back.
The fuck does that mean?
I mean, he shot snot at him, so he's gonna get him back, you know?
Okay.
I think I know exactly what to do.
It's the
I
first
take out a
thing
bird and I
to
crank its neck, and now it spits
What?
out goo.
Oh no!
And
Fuck?
Not a grumbula bird. Those are special to me. Me mom and dad used to watch them in the tree.
I think
17 to hit.
I think I think at the wrong character. I've aimed my notcher. This guy is the real monster.
16
Good job,
6 damage.
6 damage, you say?
Why are you so mad? Is it because I ate the pooch? You always do attacks based on your gooch.
The Grinch looks down at this three witty who banter, and he says, "Oh, I wish I had some friends to, lay there a planter. A planter, is
He likes plants.
he likes plants, and he wish he had friends."
Why are there so many fat fetish gifs on Twitter?
Stop posting on
I'm
these-
not looking at the J&D talker. Oh, hold on, let me look.
Oh god, there's so many.
No! Okay, I'm getting out of there. I hate the beer one. It's so stupid.
I love the beer one.
The beer one is literally the least offensive
Of the
one.
ones that were
Okay.
just sent, that's the only good one.
I'm gonna put my hand out to the Grinch. I'm gonna say, Grinch, if you promise to stop causing so much trouble for Whoville, you can be my friend as long as you don't mind my large pants tent.
Nice, man.
Sorry, I'm out of taint stuff. I have to move the penis now.
Our big old transgressions will soon be immaterial. You can live with me and my mother called Muriel. You know, you really got me like this right now.
Ah!
Oh, that's a good one.
That one's like
Yeah, actually,
insane.
Vivaldi Big Belly does exactly that. He lifts up his tight compression shirt, and the wave of his belly goes around and hits the Grinch.
The Grinch gets knocked back into his...
No, wait, no, you can't incorporate it in the plot. How do I edit that in the podcast?
Explain. Here, you put in like
Yeah.
a little Orson Welles explaining what it is. So
Okay.
there's a gif
Oh,
of a man.
please don't put that in the plot.
Hello?
Please, it's gonna be
I'm
so hard to
I'm
edit.
Orson Welles, and I'd like to describe an image that just
Oh
happened.
god.
A gif.
Old Vivaldi Big Belly is wearing a compression shirt. He seems fat at first, but as he reveals
As he
the shirt,
lifts
it
it
gets
up.
it dramatically gets fatter. This big bulging belly hits the Grinch much like he's on the show Wipeout and knocks him back into his Grinch shell.
How do I explain this to our listeners?
You just put in
He
that.
just did it.
I just explained it.
Okay, but say why did he do that? Okay.
It was
Everyone, really quick. So as soon as Gabe started talking about his big belly, we've all been sending like
Discord.
fat fetish gifs in our Discord channel, and August sent one of a guy. It's really awful. I wouldn't recommend doing this, but he don't make our same mistake, you know. But he sent one of this guy lifting up, looks like a pretty thin guy, right? And he lifts up his compression shirt, and then like a giant fucking stomach comes out of it.
Explodes out.
That is what Big Belly is doing in this scenario.
So we've explained this now 3 times. Should we move
Okay,
on?
so the belly has knocked the fucking Grinch into his Grinch work shelf.
Big Grinch shelf.
The Grinch says, "Oh, that was funny, but
not for this elf. The Grinch looks down.
Is the Grinch an elf?
He's elf-like.
Yeah, he's green and furry.
Yeah, he's green and furry. Like, who's elves? They're kind of similar, you know?
Elves, yeah.
Yeah.
The Grinch looks down, and he gives a big frown for a big Grinchy screwdriver has pierced through his crown.
Oh no.
No!
Oh, no, not the Grinch. My
Grinch
brand new
says,
friend. I can't
"So
bear to
this is
watch
it.
this big boy
I have
meet his
much
end."
time left. At least I didn't go on my big Christmas theft. I forgive you all for being big fucking stupid. Now I must pass away, for it is my lupid. A lupid is sort of a religious thing for who's sort of like
It's like
the final judgment.
It's like a
call.
pilgrimage. Pilgrimage to
I
heaven.
look down at the Grinch and I kneel down next to him and I say, "Well, Grinch, as you reach the end, at least you know that you can call my taint a friend."
The Grinch
take my
reaches
giant
out and
cross and I
rubs
put it over him.
that big Gucci taint. He says, "You know, my dick grew 3 times sizer before I faint."
I back him and say, "Whoa, okay, you made it weird. You made it weird. You made it weird." I'm gonna just leave him to die there
This
now.
just cannot happen. No, I won't let it. Here, Grinch, take my pool and you never forget it. And I shove my big hand in his mouth and I lay on hands, pull him.
You should probably remove the screwdriver from his head first.
This is
attempt
more
to eat the
important.
Grinch.
No, he doesn't remove it. The Grinch gets up all in well. He says, I feel quite fresh as hell. He points at the screwdriver on top of his head and he says, "You know what? This makes me feel like, old Kaczynski Ted."
What?
A celebrity in around the Who culture. A man who nurtured and nurtured and nurtured.
I say, your anti-imperialist notions are quite admirable, but maybe don't send bombs to people in the mail.
I cast divine sense. So is the Grinch a celestial fiend or undead?
He says, "Funny you should say that. Let me take you to my porch."
Can the Grinch hear me? Can he hear me talking? What the fuck? Can the Grinch hear me?
Big Belly just starts looking at the
No,
sky.
no. He's saying, "Funny you should say that" to Bizzlegooch's
Oh,
Guys, we might
You
have
didn't
to
tell
kill
me.
the
Is
Grinch
he-
again.
about-
We might have to kill the Grinch
sending
again.
bombs in the mail. He says,
no.
"Take a look down. Whoville has turned into Who Hell."
Oh no!
No! I'm gonna rip the screwdriver out of his head.
I go, "No, you Grinch, you took advantage of us. Oh, you must be a nut, 'cause I'm about to bust." I beat the shit out of him.
But for it is too late. You look up at the sky. A giant horn ass crushes
Oh,
you
no.
all, and you all
Oh,
die.
Horden sat on a snow!
I warned you. I warned you.
Oh, this sucks.
What the-
Can we upload this?
I hate this GIF. This GIF is terrible.